While Furiosa was mainly designed to defeat the Indom 2.0, other hybrids have appeared to challenge Goji Center's creations. You could treat this video as more of a preview of my hybrids dossier that is to come, since I won't go in depth into my hybrids biology as a whole in this video, since this is more of a versus matchup. So let's get into it. Let me introduce you to Skyyler Vs hybrid Noraosaurus Rex. Well, it was challenging to find the right info for his hybrid. However, I believe I got it down. Being at 6.2 meters tall and roughly 18 meters long, since he basically said that he was equal to the size of Jurassic World Dominion Giganotosaurus, he would weigh around 13 to 15 metric tons. And to accompany that, he also has a very heavy arsenal to go along with it, possessing the bite force of a T-Rex, the claws of a Therizinosaurus, and the reaction time and intelligence of an Atrociraptor, with both stealth-related abilities such as Tree Frog to hide his hit signature, and the Chameleon DNA to help him hide in plain sight. Very useful, and also mentioning about the things he's able to hunt. He's able to hunt sauropods, and which he never really specified which sauropods he was talking about. However, since Zeb himself is able to take down Dreadnoughtus, he would most likely be within the same category as Zeb himself, the Giga from Jurassic World Dominion. While I wasn't able to find how he specifically fights, I'm pretty sure it would be similar to the Indominus Rex. Not just brute force, but also a mixture of brains mixed up with brawl, probably being able to bite and slash just like the Indominus did in the movie. But does that stack up to Furiosa and the Portenvenator? Let's find out. Portenvenator lethalis is a massive predator, able to reach lengths of 70 meters long and 4 meters tall. However, I will be using my specific hybrid Furiosa, a large female of the species, able to reach 5 meters tall and with roughly 21 meters in length. To start off, her base body plan is the Giganotosaurus as the base of her genome. Next up is the T-Rex, providing teeth, tail, and the hip design for her, giving her a strong jaw, a strong bite force, a very good tail to maintain her balance, and the musculature of one of the most bulky animals of all time. The next up is the Deinosuchus, providing immune system and the front teeth. This is done as a combination to make sure the front teeth are able to grip and hold prey, while the back teeth are meant to be for crushing and breaking bones. Next up, in order to support a larger body, Shentungosaurus was added. They provide a way for her to reach such sizes without compromising the whole animal. And next up, in order to armor her, I chose Edmontania. Edmontania is a large notosaurid that had a similar type of armor to that of the Sauropelta and probably had a similar, if not stronger, set of armor. And next up was the Maip and Eremotherium for not only sharper claws but also stronger arms, able to swing with forces of over 470,000 newtons. Portenvenators are, well, as you could notice, not exactly speed demons. They do prefer to ambush their prey. However, they do take on animals similar to what Skyyler takes, being hadrosaurids, sauropods, and even armored herbivores, which are only in the lore, which I won't really mention it. And they also are able to go into toe-to-toe with other similarly sized theropods, an Abelisaurid and an Allosaurus that are both on average larger than the T-Rex. I won't really go on in depth about both, but just so you know, adults like Furiosa don't really even fight them. They don't need to. They are too afraid of even confronting her. Effectively, the way they do hunt is by surprising their prey and delivering one quick bite to the neck, or disemboweling their prey with their very long and sharp claws on their hands and delivering powerful blows, or just trampling them. With senses comparable to that of either the Giga or the Rex, they have a very good sense of smell, but not so good sense of hearing. However, they are also able to have a very good depth of field in order to see where certain things are located within their side of vision. In terms of intelligence, the Portenvenator isn't really exceptional. They are only as smart as they need to be. They can form strategies and they can understand more complex ideas, but they are only rather limited in their intelligence. They are able to have a very good coordination with other members of their species due to the fact that they are mostly pack animals who live in family units similar to wolves. With all of that out of the way, let's see who wins, Furiosa or Skyyler. Why did Furiosa win in the end? Well, for starters, she was not exactly in the best scenario. She was fighting a smarter, faster, and more agile opponent that could absolutely match her speed, if not surpass her. However, unfortunately, uh, Skyyler didn't really have a good win condition against Furiosa. First off, he would actively need to make sure she wouldn't be able to fight back, which would be a challenge in and of itself. How do you stop such a large predator from not fighting back? Pinning her down to the ground wouldn't really work because he would be at the range of her arms. Another thing that he didn't have against her is that he was so lighter compared to her, it's unlikely he would be able to pin her down and hold her into the ground. She would be able to push him away if he even tried that. Furiosa also had an advantage in actual experience. While females are more, let's say, passive in comparison to males, they do know how to fight. They do mess with other predators on their level and aren't afraid to go toe to toe with them. And while Furiosa herself isn't really a fighter, she prefers to intimidate other predators, she's not really afraid of throwing hands. She is capable of defending herself just fine. While Skyyler was no pushover, unfortunately, he wasn't really able to kill Furiosa. First of all, he wouldn't be able to bite the back of her neck. It would probably if he was able to pin her down and overpower her, which is unlikely given that she's so much stronger. She being heavier means that if the fight came to a shoveling match or just a wrestling match, she would pin him down for good. Notice also, this was a fight scenario where he got the upper hand. He got the surprise attack first before she could react. And Furiosa wasn't trying to pick a fight. She was trying to scare him away and wasn't really trying to fight him or kill him. This fight would be very different if they found each other first or if Furiosa was defending her nest. And in unfortunately, this case, if she had a nest to defend, then Skyyler would get mauled alive. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and be sure to give a like, subscribe, and get ready because Portent Venators dossier is dropping probably next week. Thank you all, and thank you Skyyler King for the hybrid.